Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video are the travel documents for the month of September 2022. Some of these are a recap, but some of the update are the utmost updated list of travel documents if you are headed to the Philippines this month. Stay tuned. Details coming right up. So aside from the basic requirements of your valid passport and your ticket, here are your travel document requirements to the Philippines for this month, September of 2022. For Filipinos, dual citizens, former Filipinos, foreign nationals entering the Philippines as a tourist, 9A visa holder, 13A visa holder, and SRRV. So let's get started with Filipino citizens and dual citizens travel document requirements. So for former Filipinos and dual citizens, here are your requirements. For exit or outbound ticket, not later than 30 days, you guys are not required to present this. So pretty much you can enter the Philippines on a one-way ticket. One health pass, of course, that is still required. Within 72 hours prior to departure, you can register for both Filipinos and dual citizens. Online customs declaration form, 48 hours prior to departure. Yes, for Terminal 1 only passengers. So, if you are not a Terminal 1 arriving passenger, you are not required to fill out this form. Though others say that they fill it out, it was never asked. But there are also some, they did not fill it out, but it was asked. So, unable to be safe, fill it out, whether they ask it or not. So yes, for Terminal 1 only and no for other terminals. Negative RT-PCR test or antigen, yes. If you have no booster, unfortunately, they require negative RT-PCR test or antigen test. RT-PCR test should be within 48 hours prior to departure. Antigen within 24 hours prior to departure. No with at least one booster shot. So, if you are fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, you don't need to present any of the pre-departure COVID-19 tests. Vaccination card, yes, they will ask. Quarantine, yes, for unvaccinated only. So if you are an unvaccinated Filipino, an unvaccinated dual citizen, you will have to undergo quarantine. Make sure to pre-book a hotel for 5 days for quarantine. So sana klaro po tayo doon for Filipinos and dual citizens. So basically, wala masyadong requirements for you guys. Like I said, you guys are not required for a round-trip ticket, exit ticket, or outbound ticket. So hindi po yun required. Pwede kayong bumili ng one-way ticket lang. So ito po ay pwede sa mga Filipino citizen or dual citizen. Yung RT-PCR test, like I said, if you are only fully vaccinated, hindi kayo nagpa-booster, unfortunately, kailangan po nila ng negative RT-PCR or antigen. Please bring your vaccination card if you are fully vaccinated. Huwag niyo pong iiwan yun. Kesyo, hanapin nila o hindi, kailangan prepare kayo sa mga requirements. Alam niyo naman ang Pilipinas, so many documents that they find or they ask. It's better that you guys are overly prepared than not prepared at all. That will cause your denial to board the aircraft. Now let us proceed to foreign nationals entering the Philippines as a tourist and a 9A visa holder. For tourist and 9A visa holder, here are your requirements. For exit or outbound ticket, not later than 30 days, yes, both of you are required. Not later than 30 days for tourists, not later than 59 days for 9A visa. Because a 9A visa holder is actually given a 59 days visa. 9A visa holder, these are foreign nationals who are required to have a visa before entering the Philippines. For example, India, Pakistan. One health pass, of course, you have to register within 72 hours. Online customs declaration form, 48 hours prior to departure, like I have mentioned earlier. Yes, for Terminal 1 only. This is for Terminal 1 arriving passenger. For all other terminals in the Philippines that you arrive, you are not required of this. they still do the manual custom declaration form. Negative RT-PCR test or antigen. Yes, if you don't have a booster, if you are only fully vaccinated, meaning you got the single dose series of COVID-19 or the 2-dose series of COVID-19. No, you are not required for RT-PCR test or antigen if you are fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot. Vaccination card, yes, this will be asked from you. Make sure to bring it with you. Either it's a certificate, a digital certificate, or just a simple card, just like in the US. They have the CDC white card. That alone is enough proof for your vaccination status. So as you guys can see, I have not listed the unvaccinated tourist or 9A visa holder because you guys have probably know that the Philippines has not really officially announced that the Philippines will accept unvaccinated foreign tourists. Particularly in Cebu, they do accept, but I've also heard others that they were able to enter Manila unvaccinated foreign nationals. So it really depends how you guys prepare for your paperwork that you can legally enter the Philippines. But if you can enter the Philippines with no problem as an unvaccinated foreign nationals, make sure that you have pre-booked a hotel for 5 days because you need to undergo quarantine. Now for our last category are for former Filipinos, 13A and SRRV. Here are your travel document requirements to enter the Philippines this month, September of 2022. For former Filipinos, 13A and SRRV. Pretty much, this category belongs to a foreign nationals category, but has more leeway than a foreign tourist entering the Philippines and a 9A visa. For your requirements, exit or outbound ticket not later than 30 days is not required, especially for former Filipinos, because if you are a former Filipino, you are allowed or you will be given a balikbayan privilege. That is a 1-year visa upon arrival in the Philippines. For 13A and SRRV, they are residents in the Philippines. They are not required as well for an exit or outbound ticket. One half pass, unfortunately, you guys will still have to register with it within 72 hours or 48 hours or 24 hours, whichever you guys prefer. So all inbound travelers to the Philippines will have to register with one half pass. Online customs declaration form, as I have mentioned this earlier, this is only for passengers landing in Terminal 1. So if you guys are landing on Terminal 3, Terminal 2, Terminal 4, Cebu, or Clark, this is not required. You guys will probably have to go through the manual customs declaration form. I get that a lot. Hey, Miss Addie, I will land in Terminal 3. Will I need to register with online customs declaration form? The answer to that is no. And they said, and some will ask, why only Terminal 1? Unfortunately, I don't have an answer for that. I was just relaying to you guys the announcement, particularly for Terminal 1. Negative RT-PCR test or antigen test. Yes, if you don't have a booster. There are some who only took the COVID-19 vaccine and no booster anymore. So, unfortunately, you guys will have to present a negative RT-PCR test or negative antigen test. For RT-PCR test, it has to be 48 hours prior to departure. And antigen test, it has to be valid within 24 hours prior to departure. Now, if you are fully vaccinated with at least one booster shot, you don't need to go through all of that RT-PCR test or antigen. You are exempted from it. Of course, vaccination card, you are required to bring it. They will ask for it. So it's either in a certificate form, a digital form, or just a simple card like the US CDC white card. That is enough proof for your vaccination status. So that is pretty much the travel document requirements to all travelers to the Philippines for September of 2022. These are for Filipinos, dual citizens, former Filipinos, foreign tourists, 9A visa holder, 13A visa holder, and SRRV. I hope you guys have followed it. I hope you guys have followed your particular category and you can prepare the documents before flying to the Philippines this month. So be prepared before traveling to the Philippines to have a hassle-free and smooth flight. If in case I have forgotten a particular document that I have never mentioned and you guys have been asked for it, especially to those who have just recently flown to the Philippines this month. Please comment it down below and I really appreciate it, guys. That way we can use it as reference to other travelers to the Philippines who still have plans to travel to the Philippines. So this is our quick travel update. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or in any of our travel related videos, please comment it down below and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Or you can direct message me in our Facebook page, same handle, the Eaton Squad. Again, guys, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel and to our family. I hope to see you on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.